I've been using the Pentax 17 wrong, on purpose. If you saw my last video, you'll have seen that I've been shooting with the Pentax 17 again, and it just reminded me how much I love this camera. But what I did realise when I was looking through the scans from that roll was that there was a specific feature on this camera that I used on pretty much the entirety of that roll. And it's a feature that I don't see many people talking about when they talk about the Pentax 17. And I think one of the reasons for that is if you read the Pentax 17 manual, it basically tells you not to do the thing that we're about to do in this video. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this specific feature, and I'm going to show you how I've been using the Pentax 17 wrong on purpose to basically turn up the vibe in my Pentax 17 photos, taking them from this to this. Okay, let's go. What up? If you are new here, my name is Rob. I'm a full-time photographer and videographer. And if you're not new here, welcome back, you legend. So let's crack open the Pentax 17 manual and let's talk settings, shall we? So first things first, I'm going to tell you what Pentax tells us we should do, and I'm going to tell you why we're going to completely ignore them. So if you turn to page 24 in the manual, you will see something called slow speed sync flash. And this is where our adventure into hipster twattery begins. Effectively, this fires the flash, freezing your subject, and then lowers the shutter speed to expose the background. It's the little half moon logo looking thing on the flash side of the mode dial. You may have heard people referring to it as night flash or something similar to that. Now, if you turn to page 25 of your manual, you will see this little quote unquote memo. It's a cute little name, isn't it? The memo says the following: because the shutter speed is delayed up to 4 seconds in slow speed sync mode, daylight sync mode is recommended for handheld shooting without using a tripod. So Pentax are basically saying you shouldn't use the slow speed sync mode handheld, to which I say, I think we bloody well will be using it handheld, thank you very much. And here's the cool bit: by using this mode handheld, we are able to freeze our subject, then create that really sick slow shutter, blurry background light drag effect that adds instant vibe to your photos. So if you want to give this a try yourself, I'm going to explain how I use this mode, because it is very easy to accidentally fly too close to the sun and just get a totally blurry photo. So in order to make best use of this, first you need to understand how it works. So to take a photo, we're going to put the camera in the slow speed sync mode. We're going to set our zone focus, we're going to press the shutter, and after the flash has fired, we're going to move the camera around. The flash is going to freeze your subject, and that is the one part of your photo that you're going to want to be at least a little bit visible. In order to freeze your subject properly, you need to let the flash fire before you start swinging the camera around to create the blur. If you're already moving the camera before the flash fires, it might just not work as well. So I'll line up my shot, press the shutter. Once the flash has fired, that is then when I will move the camera around to create the blur. Now this step is very important. The more you move the camera, the more blur that you're going to add to your photo. So as you can imagine, it is very easy to get carried away. And if this is the first time you've tried to do the whole shutter drag photo thing, I recommend smaller movements, kind of like this, and then check out the photos, and then from those photos you can decide if you want more or less movement. If you start doing this straight away, you're probably going to be like, what even is this photo? It's all about little increments, little twists and pulls, and if there's like light sources behind your subject or whatever, say if you're in a music venue and you're shooting a musician and the musician stood here in front of you, and then there's obviously stage lights or whatever in front here, and then there's something lighting them from behind, then you can move in the direction lights are pointing. That can look really cool as well. All things to just experiment with. There are no rules. That's kind of the whole point. You just have at it and have a good time. Another important thing I want to note again is that you have to set the zone focus yourself, because we're out of the auto mode. So just make sure you're setting the zone focus to where your subject is, and you'll do fine. Very easy to forget to set the zone focus. I've done it many times. And there we have it. That is how you can use the slow speed shutter sync, and that is how you can use the slow speed shutter sync mode. Why is that so hard to say? On the Pentax 17 to instantly add hipster points to all of your photos. You're welcome. Thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like it, consider subscribing to the channel, all that good stuff. Come and say hello in the comments. If you are new here, I talk a lot about film photography, vintage cameras, vintage camcorders, all that good stuff. So if any of that interests you, feel free to stick around. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. I hope your family is well. But most importantly, I hope your dog is well. So do please provide your pooch with a little belly rub from me. And hopefully I will catch you in the next one. Peace.